Hello guys, Toxic Hydra here, and welcome to a top 10 video. Today I'm gonna have my top 10 favorite Kanto Pokemon, and, um, yeah, so I hope you guys really do enjoy this. It took me quite a while to, make, so, yeah, also, stay tuned to the end, to vote for the next episode. Also, if you would like, leave your top 10 in your top 10 favorite Kanto Pokemon in the description down below. So, without further ado, let's get into this. So first we have an honorable mention, and that is Gyarados. Now Gyarados, what the heck? No, oops. Um, now Gyarados is, oh, sorry about that by the way. Gyarados is, he's my number 11. There's other Pokemon that are, like, I know he's probably, and trying to explain this, and it's kind of hard, but he's my number 11 in Kanto. Like, I never used him in the beginning, just because how bad he was, and I didn't really know about, like, switch training or whatever, like, where you switch out your starter or whatever, your stronger Pokemon, until it fends for itself and learns Tackle, and Tackle itself is pretty weak. But, yeah, I didn't know about that until, I don't know when, but I think Magikarp is in pretty much every game. But I think he's more of a not Magikarp, but Magikarp, yeah, and then Gyarados. But I think Gyarados is a beast in Gen 1. Rex House. There's a Red Gyarados in Gen 2, and we all know that. Maybe we don't, um, but yeah, that's why I had a better love for it because it was so cool. Like it was red, and especially shiny Mega Gyarados is awesome. So, yeah. So yeah, that's not an even number. It's an honorable mention. So let's go to number 10, and number 10 is Scyther. Now, Scyther um, didn't have an evolution until Gen 2, um, which was not Caesar, whatever. But I really like Scyther because I don't know, like it has like weird kind of sword things for its hands, and like when I was little, I really like. I guess it's kind of like a mantis. That's if you look it up in the Pokedex on the Pokemon website, it's categories mantis. So that must mean something. Um, I don't know. I think mantises are kind of cool. Well, not anymore because when I was little I did, but yeah, yeah. And I think Scyther is an all-around pretty good Pokemon. At least that's what I can remember. But yeah, my memory is very small. So, and the number 9 spot is Arcanine. Now, um, Arcanine's awesome. I really love Arcanine. When I first got a Growlithe, on my first ever playthrough of the game, I was really excited because, at the time, I just lost my. Well, I didn't lose my dog. We gave away our dog, which was like a champion breed or whatever, and it was a really good dog. Um, and to have this fiery dog is just awesome. Um, it's awesome. And by the way, I got into the Pokemon game a little bit late, so yeah. But still, but Arcanites, I don't know. It's just something about Arcanites is awesome, and look at Growlithe is awesome in itself too. But then Arcanine, he gets way better. And there's another Pokemon that is kind of like Arcanine, Gen 6, Litleo and Pyroar. Not the female, the male version. Actually, it's one of my favorites Pokemon Gen 6, Litleo and the Pyroar evolution line. It's one of my favorites because it reminds me a lot of Growlithe and Arcanine. So there's an interesting fact there. And yeah, so let's go into number 8, which is Cubone. Shout out to Mousy. I can't say that. Whatever. I don't know. With my lisp, it makes it weird. Yeah, and I have a lisp, if you didn't already tell. But whatever. Hopefully, it doesn't hold me back in life. Hasn't so far, but whatever. So, let me talk about my story of Cubone, and um, it all started like when I first got into Lavender Town, which is the scariest town in the freaking history of ever, by far. Plus, seeing it in black and white kind of like makes it even scarier. Um, at least in my opinion. Um, but I think it was a Cubone. No, it was a Cubone. So, like, you go in there as a ghost, and the ghost, spoiler alert, after you get the oscilloscope, spoiler alert again, that oscilloscope, skip the first one, the second one's a spoiler, this one. Turns out the ghost is actually, wait, no, it's Marowak, and Marowak is, Cubone evolves into Marowak, and that was I forgot what I was gonna say, but actually Cubone, this specific Cubone in Lavender Town, or in that building, I forgot what it's called. That was its like that was his mother, so it's all like reuniting stuff. And then I don't know, I caught one. I started using it. I went insane. And I like Cubone. Like, it doesn't matter which one. Like, I like both of them, but I prefer Cubone for its design. Marowak, I don't know. I don't really like it that much. But Cubone's awesome. And yeah, I don't know. It's just so awesome. So in the number 7 we have Poliwrath. Now Poliwrath is a weird kind of Pokemon. Like, when I first saw it, I thought I was gonna get hypnotized. Cause look at its stomach. It's like trying to hypnotize you, and it would make sense for it to be a psychic type. At least that's what I thought. Cause I mean, hypnotizing thing and like psychics, that kind of makes sense. But when I found out, I knew it was kind of water because it was like blue. Well, not in the game, I didn't know, but like now I know that it was like I knew it was water, but I watched the anime, so it was blue. Whatever. It's water fighting. Which I thought it would be psychic for some reason. I don't know why, but yeah, I don't know. It's weird, but I forgot. There's just one episode. I'm gonna talk about like my story behind it. There's just one episode in the anime where I don't even remember, but something epic happens and like Poliwrath does it. I don't remember the episode. I'm sorry, but that's the reason why I like Poliwrath so much. Also the books, the manga. So in the number 6 spot we have Dragonite. Now, hold on guys, I'll be right back for 1 second. Sorry. I guess I'm back. Sorry about that. So I had to, exit out of some windows in Photoshop because they were getting in the way. But so number 6 we have Dragonite. Now, Dragonite was one of the Pokemon that I really, really did like. For its design and just how good it was. Dragon type. I mean, who doesn't love Dragon types? I mean, I'm sure some people do, but like Dragonite, in general, like Dragonite was awesome. And back then, I thought it was a legendary. I like I said, I can't talk. Like I said earlier in the anime, they like it was like a legend or a myth or whatever that Dragonite was a legendary Pokemon, but it's actually not. I knew that today, and I think they found out in anime, but it's not. And that's one of the reasons why. Like, I love all legendary Pokemon. Well, not all, most of them. Gen 5. You had, I don't know, just never mind. Gen 5, whatever. Also, I used to watch. I don't know if anyone ever watched the show before. I can't talk. It's called Dragon Tales, and this reminds me of the dragon from Dragon Tales. One of them, I believe it was green. It was a green dragon or whatever, and actually Dragonite's shiny is actually green, I believe. So I wonder if that's some sort of reference to Dragon Tales. Probably, I don't know, but yeah. So in the number 5, number fifth, five, we have Blastoise. Now, Blastoise is pretty good. Like, he's um, first off, let me kind of. I love his design. It's a freaking turtle with cannons on its back. Water cannons. Okay. Who doesn't love that? Who I like when I was growing up, I liked like military stuff and all that. War. It's weird to say that you like war because it's such a bad thing, but I like the idea. Like I don't know. Hopefully you guys know what I mean. And I was like into that stuff. So Blastoise with these cannons, is just like whoa. Like as a little kid, everyone probably like whoa, this thing is cool. Everyone wants this thing, but like all the three final evolutions of the starters are awesome. Venusaur, Venusaur, Venusaur. I can't. I don't know what's going on with me today. Venusaur, Blastoise, and Charizard are all awesome Pokemon. Um, Sadly, one of them isn't on this list. Stay tuned till later to the other half of this five, whatever, to see. So that's the only reason I really like Blastoise, and he's pretty decent. But there are some better water types out there. I'm sorry, Blastoise. You're gonna get kicked under the bus if you even fit. In the number 4 spot, we have Raichu. Now, I would have said Pikachu, but I really do prefer Raichu. Raichu, I don't know why. Pikachu, first off, Pikachu's too mainstream. Pikachu is just like basically the center for the anime. Um, Everyone loves Pikachu. There's you don't see like you don't see Froakie T-shirts or Froakie or this Froakie hats, but at least that I've seen. You don't see all this Froakie stuff. You see Pikachu. Pikachu is probably the most advertised Pokemon I've seen. If you have another one, then just go ahead and put it to the table. Tell me what it is. But Pikachu is way too mainstream. In my opinion, they advertise him so much. Pokemon Yellow, based off the anime. Holy poop. Never played Pokemon Yellow, and I really kind of don't want to because I heard that Pikachu's cry is actually Pikachu. It's his Pikachu, which I don't know might bother me. I don't know. But the reason that I liked Raichu is because in the anime, you only see Raichu a handful of times, I believe. And once I saw him in Lieutenant Surge's gym, I don't know if that's the first time, but that's the first time I personally saw a Raichu. I was like, whoa, what is this thing? Because everyone's used to seeing Pikachu, the whole thing, the whole anime and all that stuff. But Raichu was different. It looked like Pikachu, and it basically was Pikachu. And now its tail is a lightning bolt. Alright, first off, its ears are way cooler. Like I like his ears. I don't know about you. I just like Raichu. It's so cool, and it whooped Pikachu's butt. Like seriously, dude. Raichu for the win. So yeah. Coming in the number 3rd spot is Zapdos. Now, Zapdos is a legendary. The only legendary on this list, I think. No, yeah. Dragonite's not a legendary. But Zapdos is so awesome. It's my favorite out of this, the bird trio, which is Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres. If you look at their names, Articuno, Uno, Zapdos, Dos, and Moltres, Tres. I said that very, very Latin. I do take Spanish, and I am Puerto Rican, so there you go. Merry Christmas for you guys. Little hint, not a little hint, a little thing about me. So, Zapdos, he was the easiest to find, and as a little kid, I wasn't very good at problem solving and finding things myself. Like I said, I got in Pokemon a little bit later, and the internet was more fluent, and it was out there. People YouTube was, YouTube was more developed. Um, and then the Google Plus Nation attacks, but we're not going to talk about that. But Zapdos was the easiest to find, and I found it right away, and it was so cool. So, yeah, that's basically why I like Zapdos. And I'll be right back for one, guys, sorry. I guess I'm back, and also another thing is, I loved him in I believe it was the second movie, the movie 2000, with, Lugia and all that, and it was awesome. So that's another reason why I like Zapdos. So coming in the number two spot is Gengar. Now Gengar, Gen 6, he's awesome. That's when I really started using him. He is a Kanto Pokemon, so it still counts as Kanto, obviously. But, King Nappy right here, Gengar for the win. Gengar's awesome. He's a ghost type. And who doesn't love this little ball of fat, whatever. Like, he's pretty fat. And I would definitely cuddle a Gengar. But his eyes are red, and he's very evil looking. But, if you're into that, there you go. You got yourself a nice new Gengar. But Gengar is awesome. Who doesn't love Gengar? Gengar is awesome. I'm weird. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty much why I like Gengar. Because of King Nappy, and then like Gen 6 was awesome. The Mega Evolution, his freaking fists are in the ground. Like, he doesn't even care. He like ground pounded and got stuck. I don't even know what happened to Gengar. His Mega, but yeah. And coming in the number one spot, you guys are probably thinking, oh, I already know what it is. Everyone loves this Pokemon. Well, psych, you're wrong, because it's Venusaur. And I'll be right back, guys. Sorry about that again. Be right back. I guess I'm back. Sorry about that. So the reasons I like Venusaur are, first off, he's an awesome Pokemon. Definitely underrated because Charmander was like everyone wanted it. I think that's because it wasn't on the box art. Well, it was in Japan, but not here. And then it was later on in Leaf. Okay, but whatever. This thing can take out solo. You could do a solo run of this thing and not even lose. Earthquake can take out Blaine's gym easily. Alright, sorry about that. It could take out his gym easily. Which is awesome, which is good. You always want to get to the game pretty smooth. If you're doing like a Nuzlocke, get Bulbasaur. Try to keep it. Please, for the sake of everything, do it. Also, his Mega Evolution is pretty good too. It's pretty cool looking and stuff. He has like vines hanging off and all that fun stuff. But yeah. Also, there's one episode where Bulbasaur was supposed to evolve and Venusaur came up. He was like, doo, 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 and he was freaking huge. So that's another reason why I like him. So I hope you guys and I'll be right back for 1 second. And you guys are gonna vote maybe. So I'll be right back for 1 second. Again, sorry about that. I'm trying to figure out something and stuff keeps on popping up in my thing. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, this is the end of the episode where I want you guys to vote for the next episode. So, I have made this thing real quick, and, I have made up 2 things that I want for the next episode, and, they're my top 10 fire Pokemon, or my top 10 water Pokemon. So, vote in the description down below, just write fire or water, either one, only vote for one. And the winner gets, next episode. Will be on the next episode. So, hope you guys enjoy this video. I really appreciate if you leave a like, because this is my brand new series that I made up. So, I didn't make up myself, but I mean, it's based off of King Nappy. But, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.